All right, check this, right? Real quick disclaimer before we even start this video. If you're the type of person that get into it with somebody on social media, and you tell them to pull up, and they pull up and dog walk you, and you go make a police report, this video is probably not for you. If you're the type of person that get called in at work because you keep coming to late work, and you go into a little manager meeting before they have you sign your little last chance agreement, you be like, yo, why y'all picking on me? I'm not the only person who be coming in here late. Just snitching on all your coworkers, this video is probably not for you. And last but not least, if you're the type of person that'll park like in front of a hydrant and then you come out to go get your car and you got a ticket on it and you mad even though you parked in front of that hydrant, this video is probably, well, you know what, this video might not be for me because I swear that happened to me. But listen, I parked because there was nowhere else to park. It was a bunch of snow because the city didn't shovel, so I parked like right in front of the hydrant kind of, but police be parking, be taking forever to come fight fires anyways. They could just use a different hydrant, but yeah, I got a ticket for that. But anyways, none of these disclaimers had absolutely nothing to do with this video as always, but let's get started.
DJ Bandana.
Oh man, listen, in my Alpo voice, right? I ain't telling on nobody from YouTube, but I give you some people over there on Twitter and Facebook. Listen, man, Tomi Lahren, whatever her name is, got me in a jam, yo. Tomi Lahren got me in a jam. So it all started with this little Super Bowl situation. So for those of you who are into sports or just people in general who watch the Super Bowl, right? And we're gonna get right to the point. This is gonna be a quick one. So Jay-Z and his family was at the Super Bowl, and he decided they didn't take a knee or anything like that. They just didn't stand up when it's time for the Pledge of Allegiance. Like, I've been not standing up for the Pledge of Allegiance before all of it, just because I just didn't want to do it. Like when I was in grammar school and all that, like, I would get rid of all the time. So technically, I've been holding this down for a minute. But anyways, we're gonna stay on topic. Jay-Z and them sat down and basically, you know, the whole Kaepernick situation like that too. So Tomi Lahren, whatever like that too, has some things to say about this. And I'm gonna tell you how this all ties into the fact that you tried told on me, B. You got me locked up. But anyways, I gotta go do a little short bid, but I'll be back in no time. They can't keep a real one down. But I'll explain all that to y'all in a minute. So Tomi Lahren had this to say about the Jay-Z situation. And I'm gonna paraphrase a little bit too, because this is YouTube. I ain't trying to get jammed up on here too. So Tomi Lahren, whatever her name is, says Beyonce and Jay-Z, former C dealer, sit for national anthem because apparently the United States of America has oppressed them with millions upon millions of dollars and fans. Sounds rough. Maybe they should try another country that allows them a little more freedom and success. Now, keep in mind, she actually wrote this. So that was something that she wrote it. So then she wrote, you hate police, Donald Trump, and the spirit of this nation so much you can't pick your privileged A's off the chair for 2 minutes to pay some respect. Despicable. So I seen what she had wrote, right? So all I did was I responded back because we all have a freedom of speech, right? So Tomi Lahren has a freedom of speech. She can basically say, like, that wasn't cool to say that breaks some rules. She was saying some harmful stuff. So me, being who I am, I was just on Twitter late night and I figured I'd respond back to what she said. And she told on me. But anyways, allegedly, we gotta say allegedly because I ain't trying to get sued. But anyways, I responded back. I put, at Tomi Lahren, just be happy your dumb A got white privilege and leave black matters alone. It's not that simple, fool. Like, are you serious? Oh, and it's still EAD and go play in traffic. And I'm not even into sports, but F you and everybody that's standing with you. So basically, I responded back. So Twitter today, like 2 days later, sends me this right here. Says your Twitter account has been locked. And they saying I was locked for violating Twitter, promoting or encouraging S or self-harm. Like, I never encouraged any of that. I was just responding back to what she said. But you know what I realized in this situation? Because I put a couple tweets back to Tomi Lahren. So if you look at what she actually said, what does Jay-Z's past of being a crack dealer or whatever like that have to do with him standing and fighting for civil rights and stuff now? And by the same token, if you're going to apply the same thing and say, okay, he used to be this, the same person that Tomi Lahren, who supports and represents, which is Donald Trump, he used to be grabbing by the whatchamacallit. So why don't you say, hey, we still 2020, let's represent and support, grab him by the whatchamacallit? No, people change over time, idiot. Like, yes, he was in a bad situation or in a situation where he felt that he had to hustle or like that too to get ahead in this unprivileged, unfair country that we live in. So for Tomi Lahren to say that, I think that she's like, what do you mean privileged? Like, you're privileged enough that you can get on Twitter and say this. You know why? Because I honestly think, I always wondered why Donald Trump was able to say whatever he wanted on Twitter, whether it was hate speech, anything like that. Donald Trump could say whatever he wanted on Twitter. Fox News can say whatever they want on Twitter. You know what they all have in common? They all support Trump. Tomi Lahren supports Trump. And I think that Charlamagne the God is, I'm not going to say responsible for this, but I think C the God walked a very thin line and wound up on the wrong side of that line. So basically what I'm saying is, well, Tomi Lahren was saying some not so nice things about the Black Lives Matter situation, all that too. See the guy, because he's in corporate America. Basically, I'm not gonna say gave her a pass, but he was visually seen supporting her, visually saying like, you know what, this is my friend, we're buddies. And even in the video that she was in, she was like, yeah, see, I'm with See the God. I got black friends. Like, you didn't find that offensive? Or when she was in the video with See the God and saying like, yo, let's go to the Trump Tower, like on video with you, look at mad uncomfortable, Charlamagne. And I think that when you play both sides of the fence, I say this all the time, like playing both sides might get you left on one. And honestly, in my book, in my opinion, Charlamagne the God, you're on that side because you try to make it cool. You try to make it seem like what she was doing was acceptable. Like you were representing us and that was the cool thing to do. And no, it's not. Now look where it's at right now. Now when Jay-Z, the person that's fighting for these exact same rights, that's helping people like you and me in this situation, she has that to say about him. And about Beyonce. Like, what the hell did Beyonce have to do with anything? What else does his family have to do with anything? What the hell does his past have to do with anything? But long story short, yeah, it looks like I'm going away for a minute. I think my ban is for maybe 24 hours, maybe 3 days or something like that anyways. But they can't keep a good one down. So if y'all don't see me on Twitter or whatever like that, I'll be on Facebook. By the way, I was playing about the whole Alpo thing, about not telling nobody on YouTube, telling a couple people on Twitter and Facebook. No, I'm going to take my time like a man, like a G. Anyways, DJ Bandana Black, Mr. Well Connected, even more respected. And Tomi Lahren, if you're watching this, EAD. We out.
DJ